were almost a victim of an assassination in Philadelphia. You said you felt like you had been tailed. People have been looking for you, and just talk to the streets about that. Like, how did you get yourself in a situation where someone was looking for you and trying to murder you in so many words? You know what I mean?
It's crazy because I didn't know where this came from, right? I remember I had part ownership of a car lot on 52nd in Baltimore,
Okay.
53rd in Baltimore. And a guy out of nowhere just walked up into the car lot and come into my office and was just like, my predecessor said that you have a problem with me. Immediately, when I heard the word predecessors, I said, this man is bugged out. This man is crazy, right? I'm like, bro, I don't even know you. I don't know what's going on now. We live in the city of Philadelphia. I know how this thing can go. I know how this thing can, it can go left.
Right.
Let me keep my calm because I can easily get active. But I am a positive person. If a man didn't transgress on me, I gotta let it go.
Right.
So that was the first time. I seen him before and I'm like, oh shit, he lives in West Philly. Or he's from West Philly, or he's close. We spoke, it was done. I knew he was a little off still. Months later, I'm working out in the park, Haddison's Park on 56th or 57th in Haverford. Working out in the park. I had the live on. So I guess people knew exactly where I was at if you're from West Philly or whatever.
Right.
Man, I seen a man walking through the park on foot he must have parked his car on the other side of the park. And then he just come in the park. Now, me and my man in the park, he like, yo, what's up? I'm like, bro, you good, man?
Right.
Like, come in, man. Let me shake your hand real quick. Because we from the hood. I'm giving him, I see it. He's bugged out, but he needs help. After a while, he must have seen my man and didn't know what was going on. So now my man trying to react. I'm like, no, chill. Because he ain't transgressing. He's not on nothing. He's just like a little off. Man, this guy said, yo, why don't we just, after a while, I'm just shortening it up, why don't we just fight and get it on? So now, I'm like, fuck it. Forget it, man. Let's do it. The man pull out a big Rambo knife with the brass knuckles connected to it, right? I said, oh, you was coming to kill me. So I threw the camera up. I'm like, yo, listen, this man need help.
Right.
Let me throw him up on a big stage, see if somebody know him.
Right.
So he can get the help that he need. Of course, the ignorant people, yo, you should have did him dirty, and you should have did this, and you should have did that. What is that going to do but feed my ego?
Right.
Again, he didn't come after me. He didn't swing on me. He didn't do anything. He's bugged out. He needs help more so than anything because he probably would have died.
Right.
Okay. Now, me from the hood, I still got to keep my wits about me. Because regardless of what, the narrative that you're trying to change, people don't want to hear that. Months later, I'm driving. Next thing you know, this man is behind me.
Dang.
So now, I'm still so paranoid, but still on point.
Right.
That I'm not oblivious. Our ancestors died from people in their own communities. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I learned from Malcolm X. I learned from Martin Luther King. I learned from Huey P. Newton. That our people don't care. And they will try to get you out of here no matter how they gotta do it. They will try to get you out of here. So I'm driving and I see somebody behind me, and I'm like, damn, who behind? Like, just checking to see, like, hold up, man, maybe they trying to wave me down. I'm like, maybe it's somebody that's a supporter. They want to talk to me about drug addiction. They child need help. Somebody, whatever. Boy, this man is behind me. So now what I did, right? I called my man. He ain't picking up the phone. I said, F it. I got a gun on me. I have a
Right.
legal gun on me.
Right.
He's done. He's done. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my mind. I said, man, I'm not letting this guy. Now he's just on my ass. I'm not letting this guy just keep chasing me around. I stopped. Now, I could have said, let me take him in front of the police station. I'm like, nah, I don't know what he's on. Maybe he want to apologize. Maybe he want to do something right. I don't know. When I stopped, he pulled on the side of me and he just went in crazy mode. You want to with me? He upped it. I upped it. Now I was already ready. We exchanging. Boop, boop, boop. Boy, I've never been through nothing like this in my life. The first thing everybody want to say was, it was a skit. You was lying. You trying to do all this for clout. I said, yo, I'm not a man. I'm a grown man. Who the F makes this up?
I mean, I'm sure you have bullet holes in your car and shit, right?
I showed it all.
Right.
I showed it all. To be honest with y'all, the police was like, you seem like you was the one shooting.
Right. Oh, because
They thought I was the one that was doing the shooting, like by myself.
Right. So did they ever find his car? Or they never found him.
No.
So they just only saw your car with holes in it. And
I mean, I stayed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know this man's name. I don't know where he's at. I don't know anything.
Now, 3 attempts on your life. Like, for one, he walked into your car dealership. Then he come to where you working out at. And then he follow you to try to basically, his 3rd attempt to try to end your life. Like, did you fuck anybody's girl? Like, what the fuck?
See, that's the thing, right? That's the first thing. A lot of people ask me this, right?
Right.
And it's unfortunate that why can't I be like our ancestors? Why do it have to be that I was knocking down somebody's girl? Couldn't it be?
Go ahead.
Why couldn't it be that somebody wanted to see me out of here?
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't make sense, because if he's the guy that's, like you said, he's out of his mind. He looks like he needs to be on meds.
Yeah.
Somebody that's doing 3 attempts, those are calculated steps. And the focus is just you. He could have went out and did anybody. But he's fascinated with you. So that's the confusion why he's so fascinated with you. You know what I mean? That's the confusion part right there.
When you're obsessed with a person, you either love them that deep or you hate them that deep.
That's true. That's true.
It could now let's say it wasn't a setup like somebody was trying to actually get me killed. Let's say I could have triggered him.
Right.
I could have did something that triggered him.
Or you could have reminded somebody.
I could that too. Either way, it's an unfortunate situation, because I'm here to tell you this right now. I'm not having sex with nobody he having sex with.
Right.
I can assure you that.
Right.
You feel me? So you know what I mean? And
well, listen, alhamdulillah, man. I'm glad you here. I'm glad you walked that off, and I mean, it's a hell of a story. It even made the news, right?
Yeah, it made Fox News.
So how close were you to dying that day?
Very close. The gentleman pulled up on the side of me, and within 15 to 20 seconds, we exchanged fire. He started firing first. I was already prepared, and we just started exchanging. This was something that never happened to me a day in my life, but I was definitely prepared living in the city of Philadelphia.
Why would they put a hit on someone like you?
This is the 3rd time something like this happened to me. I've been sober for 5 years, and I've been doing community activist work since 2020. My last year of actually being a teacher at Sayre High School. And I thought that I would be better for the community, and I don't know. You know, a lot of people don't respect positivity, but that's who I am, and I'm gonna remain this way forever.
So what's the problem in the community that you've noticed and you're trying to fix?
Yeah. the community is used to, people being on, Instagram and social media, but I want the people to see me. I'm at the schools, I'm in the communities, and, people say, well, I'm too accessible. And I let them know, like, you're supposed to be accessible as a community leader, but it's unfortunate because the community only agree and disagree. They don't help you out. They tell you when you're wrong, tell you when you're right, but then that's it. I thought that I was doing the right thing. I'm in the community every day. I want the community to see me every single day. And I thought that was the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do, and I hope you inspire a lot more people to do exactly what you're doing, but you got to stay safe. So keep your head on a swivel, and Bmcfly, thanks for joining us, and keep up the good work. And if you see a Chinese spy balloon floating up above Pennsylvania, just let off a few rounds for us. Thank you.
All right.
It made worldwide news, man.
Right. Okay.
They was like, yo, they called that an assassination attempt.
I mean, shit, it's 3 times.